The Houston Center for Contemporary Craft is hosting 2 exhibits which use common objects to make us think. Found Subjects throws the book at our expectations.
This is a work by Sandra Sherman, who is teaching at San Diego State University. She's head of the Jewelry and Metal Department. This body of work, entitled Found Subjects, is a wonderful, thought-provoking exhibition in that Sandra has taken the books off of her shelves and created pieces that are inspired by the book covers. In doing so, she's also set those jewelry pieces inside the actual books. And I think the idea was that the relationships that you have between the words on the page and the graphic imagery, as well as the binding and typeface, and those associations that we might make without even reading the book itself. And you'll notice in the space that all of the lecterns are kind of spaced sporadically throughout the space, and she really wants you to have the feel of people milling around the space and how there are so many different characters that we come across in our daily lives. And so there's kind of a little element of fun to the piece as well. I think you can also notice that when you're walking through the space and you might see someone looking at one of her pieces set inside the books, that they almost also kind of become part of the exhibition itself. So she would like for you to take a step back, look into the book, look at the piece, and kind of think about your own inspiration and ideas that you're bringing to her work.
Mixed and Mastered turns the tables on objects you may have seen at your grandparents' house.
This exhibition features 2 artists, Deborah Braz and Nick DeFord. Both artists take kitsch or found objects and they alter them, they modify them, and they make them into something new and something that can be consumed in a different way than what they originally were. Deborah Braz and Nick DeFord find these objects on their own. They go into thrift stores and kind of collect things that way. They bring them back and they figure out ways that they want to change them or modify them. So Deborah, she finds these porcelain, ceramic kind of memorabilia type of figurines, and she breaks them apart and uses parts from different pieces and puts them back together. She's a ceramic restorer, so she has the training to seamlessly do this and make it look like it was originally made that way. And Nick DeFord, he's a fiber artist. He actually sews on top of these maps and game boards that he finds to create works of art that otherwise would have just been an old vintage game board that maybe nobody thought about before or tossed aside. The show is called Mixed and Mastered Turntable Kitsch, so definitely kitsch is a theme. And kitsch is things that are maybe excessive, over the top, garish to some, appeal to popular taste. So that's definitely a theme within the show. And also modification, taking something and making it your own, customizing it to your taste so that you would want to display it in your home.
For more information about these exhibits and other programs and events at the Houston Center for Contemporary Craft, visit their website at www.crafthouston.org. For Artbeat, I'm Stacy Hawkins.